Good morning, friends. Welcoming to the VVSM Academy, a School of Arts and Science. Today's lesson is Biology Life Process Lesson 1. This is Veerbhadra Vidyamaya, a retired scientist from Geological Survey of India, worked as a marine wing scientist. Friends, save Earth, save plants. This is the message from BBSM Academy. Well, friends, what is life? I would like to give introduction to the life. Life is a process of sustainable organization in hydrological state, that is liquid state. In Greek terminology, hydro means water, and in Latin terminology, aqua means water. Hydrology is a scientific study of the movement, distribution, management of water on Earth and other planets, including water cycle, water resources, and environmental watershed sustainability. A practitioner of hydrology is called hydrologist. This is for your knowledge purpose, my dear friends. This is the hydrologic cycle where you can see and the precipitation, transpiration, evaporation, and groundwater flow and all. Biology, a branch of science which deals with the study of living beings or living things or living organisms, the property or quality that distinguishes living organisms from dead organisms and inanimate matter manifested in functions such as metabolism, growth, reproduction, and response to stimuli or adaptation to the environment. Being alive means being a living organism. It must be able to reproduce, and like many other living things, it has a fundamental characteristics such as cellular organization, nutrition, metabolism, growth, and death. They consist of cells, RNA, ribonucleic acid, DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and they all require energy for carrying on the vital metabolic activities. The living things consists of composed of uni or multicellular organisms, organized chemical composition, organized from simple to complex ones, use solar energy in any form of energy for the survival, reproduction by asexual or sexual reproduction, grow by cell division, meiosis or mitosis. Yes, friends, this is the images for your kind information. Life processes. In humans and other vertebrates, there are certain processes which are considered critical for sustaining life. These include nutrition, respiration, digestion, excretion. Nutrition is the science that interprets the nutrients and other substances in food in relation to maintenance, growth, reproduction, health, and disease of an organism. It includes ingestion, absorption, assimilation, biosynthesis, catabolism, and excretion. You see, these are the very important points to be remembered, particularly for the 10th standard students. Life processes: nutrition, transportation, respiration, reproduction, metabolism, and excretion. Levels of organization. My dear friends, you name one major difference between a plant and animal. There are many differences, but in terms of energy, it all starts with sunlight. Plants absorb the energy from sun and turn it into food. You can sit in the sun for hours together. You will feel warm and hotness of the solar energy, but you are not going to absorb any energy. You have to eat to obtain your energy. That is the difference between plant and animals. Plants gets energy from the solar energy. It gets energy. Autotrophs store chemical energy in carbohydrate food molecules, so they build themselves. Most autotrophs make their food through photosynthesis using the solar energy. Only autotrophs can transform that ultimate solar source into the chemical energy in food that powers life. Photosynthetic autotrophs, plants, algae, certain bacteria. Here, the photosynthesis occurs. Plants takes carbon dioxide and water, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water from the soil, and gives and prepares its own food, glucose, and gives oxygen to us there. And this is the important thing to remember. Nutrition in plants. Nutrition is the study of chemical elements that are necessary for plant growth. There are several principles applied to plant nutrition. Some elements are directly involved in plant metabolism. You see, this is the nutrition takes place in the plant kingdom. Nutrition in animals in different, and it's a complex way of things to discuss today. Heterotrophs, autotrophs and heterotrophs. Heterotrophs cannot make their own food, so they must eat or absorb it. For this reason, heterotrophs are also known as consumers. Consumers include all animals and fungi and many protista and bacteria. They may consume autotrophs or other heterotrophs or organic molecules from other organisms. Heterotrophs show great diversity and may appear far more fascinating than producers. But heterotrophs are limited by our utter dependence on those autotrophs that originally made our food. If plants, algae, and autotrophic bacteria vanish from earth animals, fungi, and other heterotrophs would soon disappear as well. All life requires a constant input of energy. It may be solar energy or any other form of energy in the universe. Only autotrophs can transform that ultimate solar source into the chemical energy in food that powers life as shown in the food chain. This is the food chain, my dear friends, the image, a beautiful image which indicates and shows the food chain starting from solar energy, producers, the grass and other things, and water from the atmosphere, only from the groundwater or it may be, and primary consumer, grasshopper, secondary consumer, frog, tertiary consumer, snake, hawk, final consumer, and after the death of the hawk, it decay again, decomposer, and it forms fungi, and the cycle repeats. This is food chain. Thank you for listening, my dear friends. See you again in the forthcoming classes, especially for 10th standard students. Thank you. Like,